Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is RBT, and welcome to what is the ultimate of all ultimate experiments here on the channel. Today, on the newly released MLB The Show 18. Today, we're gonna find out what MLB The Show 18 thinks is gonna happen in this upcoming MLB season, and ultimately, it's going to predict who they believe is going to win the upcoming World Series. Also going to see who they think is going to win the Rookie of the Year, MVP, all of that. So hopefully guys do enjoy today's video, and if you do, make sure to drop a big thumbs up for more MLB The Show content on the channel. It's a game I really do want to upload frequently on the channel, and let me know what you guys do want to see in the comment section below. And if it's still getting love after upload, I'll keep uploading it onto the channel. Be sure to subscribe if you are new and turn on the notification bell if you haven't. And very important for this weekend and this weekend only, as always, you can find the Hang In There merch, top description box below. But for every single shirt purchased this weekend, I will personally match the number of shirts ordered throughout the weekend and give them away for free. So if we have 20 shirt sales today and tomorrow, I'll buy 20 myself and give away 20 to people on my channel, social media, everything like that. So you can find link to that, as always, top description box below. Every single dollar earned from the shirt sales going directly to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. With that said, let's jump into today's experiment, which might be kind of short. I'm just gonna randomly select a team and not even look, because I don't want it to have any impact. So we're randomly going to be using the New York Yankees in today's experiment. I'm going to let the computer control everything in today's video, so it has no impact on what actually happens throughout the simulation. And also, if you guys do want to see a fantasy draft on the channel very soon, let me know in the comments. We're going to auto manage everything, so it's all MLB The Show. So jumping right into the regular season, we're going to go ahead and sim to the All-Star game and see what's happening up to this point in the MLB. So we have made it to the All-Star break, and as you see, the Yankees not having the greatest of seasons, 47 and 49. But if we go ahead and look around the league, let's go with the standings first. The Red Sox leading the AL East 54 and 44. It's like a 3-team race. I guess really all four of the 5 teams have a chance to win the division. AL Central looks like the Indians leading that one. The Angels have the best record in the AL at 59 and 38. Mariners leading the wild card race into the NL. The Nationals have the best record thus far. I've seen 61 and 35. Cubs with a good record. Brewers having a very good year as well. And the Giants 54 and 44. So thus far through the All-Star break, the Washington Nationals 61 and 35. Now looking around the MLB, Miguel Sano is leading the league with a 343 batting average in the AL. In the NL, Tommy Pham has a 350 batting average, and Paul Goldschmidt, who I've actually seen play in real life before, with a 342. That's pretty good. Who's leading the league in home runs? Aaron Judge and Mookie Betts with 28. New signing for the Red Sox, JD Martinez with 27. In the NL, Bryce Harper. The NL has everybody that's leading in all the freaking stats. Bryce Harper, 35 home runs. Freddie Freeman with 29. And looking at the All-Star voting, James Paxton with 410,000 votes. He's going to be the starting pitcher for the AL from the Seattle Mariners. In the National League, Max Scherzer, 11 and 3 with 500,000 votes. And looking at the full starting AL All-Star team, Gary Sanchez at catcher, Jose Abreu at first base with over 500k votes. Second baseman, of course, Jose Altuve, reigning MVP. Alex Bregman at third base with almost 600,000 votes at shortstop. Of course, Francisco Lindor. Left field, Michael Brantley. Center field, Mike Trout. And at right field, you have Mookie Betts, who's leading the whole entire league with over 800,000 votes. Moving on to the NL, you have Max Scherzer with over 500,000 votes as the starting pitcher. Now, the catchers, Wilson Contreras. First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Second base, you have DJ LeMahieu. At third base, Justin Turner. At shortstop, you have Corey Seager. Left field, Christian Yelich. Center fielder, Tommy Pham. And at right field, you have, of course, none other than Bryce Harper. So nothing really crazy thus far in the MLB, but there's a whole half of the year to go. So the season has ended, and it does not look like the Yankees have made the playoffs, splitting the year at 81 and 81. Now, let's go check out the standings first. The Red Sox do win the AL East, pretty good record. In the AL Central, the Indians 98 and 64 win the division there with a landslide. AL West, the Angels end up with the best record in the league, 101 wins. Mariners clinch a wild card spot. The other wild card spot went to, kind of confused, because there's only one team it says have made the wild card in the AL. So we have to see what MLB The Show does there. Moving on to the NL though, the Nationals 102-60. Cubs win 100 games as well, going 162. Brewers get a wild card spot, and the Dodgers win the West at 97-65. The Giants get the other wild card spot, 89-73. Don't know where the other wild card spot went. But let's check out the awards now. JD Martinez wins the AL MVP. So, according to MLB The Show, that was a pretty good signing for the Boston Red Sox. Mookie Betts also came in third. And also a new player for the Yankees, of course, Giancarlo Stanton came in second. So, two new players from the two biggest rivals in the AL come at number 1 and number 2 in the MVP voting. Moving on to the NL, Bryce Harper wins the MVP. Freddie Freeman came in second with a .335 batting average. Now moving on to the Cy Young in the AL, James Paxton wins that, 18-6 on the year, .262 ERA. Trevor Bauer came in second with a 19-3 record. Chris Sale on the Red Sox went 16-8 with a .290 ERA. Now in the NL, Max Scherzer, two Nationals, of course, on the top two of the NL Cy Young voting. Max Scherzer won it with Steven Strasburg in second, and Clayton Kershaw in third with a sub-2 ERA. Batting title goes to Miguel Sano in the AL with a .327 batting average. In the NL, Tommy Pham, it was actually a tie there, but he does somehow, for some reason, get the nod with a .337 batting average. The Rookie of the Year in the AL, of course, goes to Ohtani with a 15-6 record, 3.15 ERA. And dog, Michael King comes in second with a .208 batting average. I don't know how he came in the top two, but anyways, that's wild. In the NL, it goes to Alex Reyes. Wins the Rookie of the Year with a 7-12 record and a .507 ERA. So the Rays got the second wildcard spot. I guess it was because I hadn't officially ended the season yet, so that's why that was that. But I guess it's time, man, to see who ends up winning the World Series according to MLB The Show. So the Seattle Mariners win the wild card game in the AL, and the Giants win the wild card game in the NL. So advancing to the divisional series, it looks like the Dodgers and Nationals are killing it in the NL. Cleveland and the Angels have a 1-0 lead in the AL. Just going to advance a couple more days. So the Dodgers and the Nationals both get sweeps to play in the NLCS. And the AL side of things, though, is still kind of close. And it looks like it's going to be the Red Sox coming back to beat the Indians 3-2 in the ALDS to advance to the ALCS. And the Mariners, who was the wild card in the AL, ends up getting the win over the Angels 3-2. So it's going to be the Red Sox, Mariners for the AL, and the Dodgers and Nationals for the NL. So advancing past the league championship games, looks like the Mariners are killing. The Red Sox look like they're coming back, though. It's going to be Seattle in the AL, and in the NL side of things is going to be the Nationals. So the Mariners make it all the way from the wild card to the World Series, and the Dodgers, pretty dominant, did take 7 games against a very powerful Dodger team, but it's going to be Mariners or the Nationals for the World Series, according to MLB The Show. Is a wild card team going to be able to get it done? And they can take a 2-0 lead? Or they can take a 3-0 lead? They take a 3-0 lead, so the Mariners squeak their way into the playoffs unless we get a miraculous comeback. MLB The Show 18 believes the Seattle Mariners are going to win the 2018 World Series in pretty dominant fashion, making it out of the wild card. They defeat the Red Sox 4-1 in the ALCS, and they beat the Nationals 4-1 in the World Series. So, according to MLB The Show, Seattle Mariners are going to be your World Series champions for the 2018 MLB season. So hopefully guys did enjoy today's video, and if you did, make sure to drop a big thumbs up. Let me know who you think is going to win the World Series in real life in the comment section below. Do you agree with MLB The Show or disagree with MLB The Show? Also, I'd like to hear your MVP, Cy Young, and rookie predictions in the comment section below. And last but not least, as I mentioned before, hang in there in the top description box below. Go support a great cause. But be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. God bless and peace.